Welcome. Thank you for making space to join us. This moment of reflection is brought to you by TreeSisters. My name is Abby, and I facilitate the full moon gatherings each month at TreeSisters. TreeSisters is a vibrant, living community where environmental advocacy meets deep nature connection and gender equity. We fund ethical, community-rooted reforestation projects that take bold climate action. We uplift women and honour the leadership of local and Indigenous communities in restoring their lands. Together, we have supported the planting of over 28 million trees across 19 projects. But just as important as the ecosystems we restore are the communities we support, and the reconnection we cultivate between ourselves, each other, and nature. This meditation is part of our Nature Needs You Well offering, because we believe that climate action starts within. In the urgency and intensity of this work, it's easy to disconnect from our bodies, our breath, and the earth we're trying to protect. And we are not separate from nature. We are nature. As you move through powerful and sometimes difficult conversations around climate action, there may be a need to slow down and come back to yourself. And this is your invitation to do that, to breathe, to listen, to tend and to remember why you care. In this short practice today, we'll guide you to connect with what matters, support you to transform overwhelm into grounded clarity, and to find resource for yourself through your embodied knowing of being part of the whole. This is for you because we need you well and resourced for the sake of the planet and all who call it home. So let's begin. Just closing your eyes or softening your gaze and taking a few full, steady breaths. Letting the rise and fall of the breath guide you into presence. Just allowing yourself to arrive here bit by bit, little by little. And as you welcome yourself into this moment, notice what is present. Thoughts, sensations, feelings. Or perhaps just what it is like to be invited to turn your attention inwards. Are there places where your body is holding tension? Or can you notice if there are any places that feel soft? Or possibly places that just feel neutral in this moment? So there's nothing to change or to judge, just observing whatever is alive in your experience right now. And as you arrive a little more inside of your own body, it's feeling the contact points. Your body with the earth body. Maybe this is your feet, your seat, or your spine. But just noticing that contact. Noticing how held you are by the earth coming up to meet you. Seeing if you can give yourself to that contact a little more. Let yourself really land in this moment, in this body, on this earth. And if you feel to, just saying quietly to yourself or aloud, "This is where I am. This is the body I live in. This is the earth I belong to." This is where I am. This is the body I live in. This is the earth I belong to. And notice anything that arises as you speak those words, feel those words. And allowing your attention to land now on your breath. Notice how the breath is moving like a wave through you. Not something that you have to do. As you exist here in the inhale and the exhale, notice how life is breathing you. And as you breathe, dropping your attention down to where you're in contact with the earth. Sensing the roots of you traveling down and in. As you also imagine your spine growing tall, reaching up towards the sky. Like a tree, reaching down into the underground networks, plugging in, deep, ancient, wide, drawing up nourishment from deep in the earth, feeding and resourcing each part of yourself. Whilst also spreading out upwards towards the sky, cooled by the air, tempted by the light. And as you inhale, drawing strength and energy up from the earth through your body, and then offering out to the sky on the exhale. Before then drawing down the breath from the sky through your body and breathing out and down to the earth. And repeating this cycle of receiving and offering with each breath, both root and crown expanding. Letting each breath remind you that you are alive here, woven into the fabric of life, as you exist right now between earth and sky. Saying silently, I am connected. I am supported by the earth. I am part of the earth. I am under the sky, held and protected. I am connected. I am supported by the earth. I am part of the earth. I am under the sky, held and protected. And maybe you're outside right now, or can imagine being so, in close contact with the earth and the air. Tuning into your senses. What happens when you slow everything down and really notice what you can see here? The tiny miracles of life. Light, colour, and what about the sounds around you? Near and far. This is the living world that you are part of. Maybe there are also smells carried on the breeze as that breeze touches your skin. Attuning to the subtle and plentiful experience of being fully alive through your senses. And then letting your attention land into your heart space. As you notice what is present. Staying close to your breath. Noticing the rise and fall of the diaphragm and how with each breath your heart is being tended. The diaphragm massaging awake the tissues of the heart. What you're tender with, what you long for, what you're protecting. Feeling this loving connection, this relationship between the heart and the breath. And now with this gentle contact, this awareness of your own real and tender heart, bring into your awareness all that you have encountered and met around what is happening with our beautiful planet, our home. The grief, the love, the awe, the anger, the fear, the longing for change. Letting whatever is present be present as you feel your connection to those roots, traveling deep underground, entangled with other roots. You are not alone with all that you are feeling. Allowing the breath to steady you as you rest back into your knowing of the whole ecosystem. Just like the trees in the forest supporting each other, life, supporting life. And as your breath holds you steady here, just speaking aloud or reflecting, this is hard and I can meet it. I am not alone. My care is a sign of my aliveness. What breaks my heart is guiding my passion. Feeling whatever arises as you acknowledge this. No need to fix or push away. Just holding whatever comes up gently. Allowing it to be a guide. Allowing it to inform. What is it that's mine to do here and now? And now gently making some contact with your own body. Perhaps one hand on your heart, one on your belly, whatever feels good for you. Something that connects you to the pulse of your life as you feel the quiet power in your body. And speaking silently to yourself or aloud, I choose to stay present. I will make space to grieve. I am growing my capacity to carry grief and love together. I will act with courage and tenderness in my community. I stay true to what nourishes the whole ecology. I root myself in what matters. I root myself in what matters. I choose to stay present. I will make space to grieve. I am growing my capacity to carry grief and love together. I will act with courage and tenderness in my community. Just noticing anything that is stirring as you repeat those words. And then coming back to this image of yourself as a tree, this time in a storm, bending but not breaking, deep-rooted, alive, responsive. Held in a network of care with all living beings. Thriving on love and listening. Thriving on love and listening. And just very gently beginning to bring yourself back into the space that you're in. Be bringing a couple of deeper breaths or some movement through your fingers and toes. May I listen to this world with reverence. May I be a voice for life. May I remember my own belonging. And very gently opening your eyes. And just feeling you might want to write some reflections around what came up, or simply sit for a moment in stillness. Just knowing that this practice can be revisited whenever you feel overwhelmed, disconnected, or are simply seeking to remember your own resource. Thank you for taking this time for yourself, and this time for the earth.